What is going on, guys? I'm Manny from MDX Financial Ed. So I decided to put together an LLQP series for individuals who are looking forward to pass their certifications and provincial exams from the Life License Qualification Program here in Canada. Today's topic is a very important topic. We're going to be going over 3 common terminologies that you need to know. Coming right up. Alright, welcome back, guys. So today's topic is going to be from the life insurance module, right? We're going to begin and start with 3 common terminologies that you need to know. The first term being cash surrender value. So now here's how this works. When you pay premiums into a permanent life insurance policy, part of the premiums goes towards the cost of the insurance, and another part of the premium goes towards a savings component that gives you growth. That savings component is what we call cash value. Let me go ahead and explain this again with illustrations and examples. All right, so this right here represents your premiums, right? We're gonna draw this right here representing insurance, and maybe like a piggy bank here representing the savings component, which is your cash value. All right, so once again, your premiums is here. Part of your premiums is going towards the cost of the insurance, right? And another part of the premiums is going towards the savings component, which is your cash value. So now, here's what happens when you cancel the policy. Canceling the policy, in other words, mean surrendering the policy, right? It's just a fancy word that the insurance company used to let you know that you want to cancel your policy, right? So you cancel your coverage. The insurance company gives you back a portion of that cash, right? Which is known as the surrender value of whatever savings that you have saved up. And that's what you call a cash surrender value. Now, the second terminology that I want to go over with you guys is adjusted cost basis, right? Let's keep it simple. Adjusted cost basis is essentially how much money have you paid into the policy already? How much money have you contributed so far, right? So this right here represents your premiums, right? And let me give you an example. So this right here represents the premiums, and this represents your coverage, right? How much money have you contributed to your coverage so far, right? Let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, your premiums is $280 per month, right? And you've been paying for about, let's say, 3 years that you've been paying towards the policy, right? In the course of 3 years, your total amount would be around $10,000, right? I believe it's around $10,080 or around it, but let's just keep it at $10,000 for example. That $10,000 that you've paid is what we call adjusted cost basis. All right, so the next important terminology that you're going to come across in the life insurance module is a term that we call policy gain. All right, so if you remember, in a permanent life insurance policy, your premiums is going towards the cost of the insurance, right? And the rest of it is also being invested in a savings component, which is your cash surrender value, CSV right here, right? So now, when it comes to policy gain, is the difference between the cash surrender value and the adjusted cost basis. So policy gain, guys, is pretty much profit that you make when you cancel your policy or withdraw from your cash value, right? The amount gets paid out from the insurance company, and that amount is considered to be taxable income. So let's say your policy, you have a permanent policy, right? And the cash surrender value, your cash value has grown to $15,000, right? And how much you've contributed to this policy is around 10,000. All right, 10K right here. So when it comes to the policy gain, it would be the difference between the cash surrender value and the adjusted cost basis, leaving you with a taxable income of $5,000, right? So this right here would be your policy gain, and that amount will be taxed at your marginal tax rate. All right, guys, so that's it for today's lesson. I hope you found this information and this lesson useful. If it has helped you and blessed you, feel free to like and subscribe. Drop a comment if there's a specific term or a specific topic that you would like me to cover in future videos. And hey, if you're currently studying for your LLQP, or you simply just want to understand your own policy a little bit better, I offer free one-on-one sessions where we break everything all down together based on your goals. Hit the link in the description, book a free session with me, and let's simplify this together. Faith, finance, and real freedom. I'll see you in the next video.